Blessings to you as the man just passing through. I'm here with Pinky and the Brain. Blessing to you for all you do for my Caribbean family. Pinky and the Brain, you're too blessed to be stressed, forget the rest. What's the man say so? And it's on.
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Hear me, man, a piece that can represent the Pinky and the Brain Talk show, you know. And hear me, man, they're definitely going to take over the world. So hear me, I say, make sure you share and subscribe. Same, luck it.
Welcome.
I'm getting order.
It's your girl Prestige ATM alongside my co-host
Platinum, the money making machine.
and we are definitely certainly welcoming you to the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. And wow. Platinum, tell us who's singing there.
Everton blend.
All right, you know you know your people, you know your artists, you know your superstars from Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right, so definitely.
That day we did in New York City. Yeah.
Right, nice. So Mr. Everton Blender is starting off our program for tonight.
Yes.
And of course, so the weather, it's a little chilly, it's nippy a little bit.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it because yesterday, last it was hot.
Last night, hot.
Blazing.
It's getting hot in here.
Yes.
Tell the girl to take off them clothes.
Oh, gosh, Platinum, stop. Be nice.
Take off the clothes. Take off mine.
Oh my God.
It's probably feared.
Right?
You take off my clothes, man.
That's stomach. Oh, what? Ooh.
And I'm seeing big old belly. They're supposed to, they're supposed to take them off here.
Right. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome Pinky and the Brain Talk Show here. And of course, we always welcome you. And hope that everything is working out for you and hoping that life is treating you well and you're keeping your head up above water, as they say. And most importantly, we are on planet Earth. You're above ground, and that's most important once you are above ground.
That's right.
All right.
So want to New York City?
No, forget it. Can't see nothing. We're here on the penthouse 6th floor and we can't see anything. You're not seeing any Empire State Building. You're not seeing any light. I'm done. I'm kaput. It's game over. Oh boy. So how did your Sunday go?
Sunday last night.
No, today's Sunday. How did it go?
I didn't mind. I had a meeting with some people.
Right.
Yeah, and we sit down and we talk. And
nice.
We square out what we had to square out. And,
right.
Looking good.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah,
excellent. No, that's what I like to hear.
Thumbs up for the plan.
All right. Yeah. Good. Excellent.
Lift up your head and hold it up.
All right, so without further ado, we are going to begin our program here. We're going to drop our topic. And wow. What a topic. It's something that is very, very interesting. And it's something that a lot of females we need to adhere to. We need to put into consideration. And this applies especially if you're looking for a good gentleman. So this is a topic here, Platinum. And that big long word, you're scared of long words. The word is inappropriate.
I feel like we can't read.
Because I know you're going to say, Lord God, Prestige, you give me so much long word. You give me so much big word.
I tell you. All right,
so let's go.
All right, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things now. All right, we're going to get into the topic. All right, our topic for tonight No. All right, our topic for tonight, our inappropriate dress code attract the wrong man.
All right. Excellent.
And that's for the woman. The woman.
That's what?
For the woman. The woman.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course, of course, of course. So this is what we're talking about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I would reiterate our inappropriate dress code attracts the wrong men. Right? And numerous women, we say that we're looking for a good guy, we're looking for a decent gentleman, we're looking for an upstanding man. And I can swear to you and let you know, inform you that decent, good gentlemen, they are not necessarily looking for women who are exposing everything to the world. Am I wrong or right?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yeah. You're wrong.
Do you understand what the word decent means?
Of course.
All right, so explain to us, because I guess you have your own little twists and turns about this, which you're entitled to.
Right. Sometimes you like to see a little flesh. Expose something, you know.
Right.
Some of these decent women, sometimes they leave a little collar right here, and they, you know, they turn it to the side,
right,
and their little boobs is pressing out.
Right, the cleavage.
Yes.
Okay, but I think you're going south, Platinum, because I am speaking about inappropriate dress code, meaning everything is hanging and everything is showing.
I like it.
And decent men, especially if they're ready to settle down and get married, 8 out of 10, they are not going to wife these type of women, and we see it every day. And if it's a decent man who just likes that, that's a 1%. But most upstanding decent men, Platinum, they don't wanna they may sleep with you if they choose to. They may help you back and forth and struggle you along and around, but to really make a full commitment and settle down and make you a wife, a lot of decent men, and this is a global matter, right? They are not going to pretty much pursue getting married.
Women are like trophies.
Okay.
Every man like to show off their woman.
Okay.
Especially if they have nice cleavage, nice butt, and they have flat stomach.
Okay.
They like to show off their woman.
Okay, and that's okay. But a woman being classy and sexy is something that reigns, and you can be sexy but classy at the same time. Being sexy and inappropriate. I want to choose my words clearly here, because people have feelings. Being sexy and inappropriate with everything popping out, Platinum, that is not a good bet. That is not a good way to go in order to attract the right decent man. And this is all I'm saying to you. And you may be talking and ranting and raving and talking your stuff now, but I know deep down, if you really want to wife somebody, Platinum, you are not going to be taking a girl who is for the streets. Because society consider these type of women who expose everything. Not me, ladies and gentlemen. Society sums it up. I'm just explaining what society states. These type of women, these type of young ladies, they are considered women for the streets, women of the streets. So would you want to marry a woman who is really for the streets? Normally, these type of females come with a lot of headache and stress because they have in their head, they look good, everybody wants them. And the only how they can pretty much attract people in their mind is showing everything. But mind you, you have a particular type of men who would be attracted to that. And that is, they would be on that same level. But when you rise above that, a decent, upstanding gentleman, Platinum, I don't care what you say, nowhere on living earth, he wants a girl off the streets, right, to marry and settle down. And yes, you may beg to differ and say, well, men go to strip clubs, and you heard about chicks from strip clubs got married. I'm not saying no, but at the end of the day, when some months or years passed by, that man started noticing and realizing that the headache started to emerge, because it doesn't matter how we try to change or adjust her. She is who she is inside, and she may try to be a wife for a while. She may try to be a mommy for a while, take the kids to school and all these type of things, but you will still see her demonstrating her true self. I've seen numerous women dropping their children to school dressed inappropriately. You are going to a school. You can't be having everything popping and hanging out. And of course, the little kids, if they're at a certain age, they may not understand. But when these children get older, they feel embarrassed, Platinum.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But it's not every woman is a decent woman.
And I'm not saying no.
Some of them can dress to thy kingdom come. Appropriate, right? I got the word right. Appropriate.
Well, inappropriate is meaning you're not dressing in the right manner.
But
appropriate will be your dressing in the right. Like for me right now, this will be appropriate.
I like it. Give me a round of applause. Give me a round.
I am doing a talk show, and I know the world is seeing me. There is no reason for me to be having all this cleavage and all this thing popping out to do a talk show. That is just my perspective.
Right.
And plus, I have a male co-host, so I have to show you respect in order to get respect from you. Am I wrong or right?
Prestige, right now, if you know we're a little bra. Whoa! Let me tell you. Kick off.
Well, hard luck. So this would be appropriate.
Yeah,
now,
that would be appropriate, yes.
because I'm doing a show, the world is seeing me, and in my mind, I am attractive enough. My hair is mine, my skin, I have nice clean skin. I'm not a bad looking chick. So there's no need for me to go above and beyond to have this showing and this sticking out so the world could see, oh, Prestige doing a show to try to get more male views, because, and I know people do that.
Right.
You want to look as hot as you can for your show, because you want to attract and have more views, which will be males. In my opinion, our views will grow as time comes along. But I know, as a professional person, I want to look and dress appropriate.
But you know, most male are attract to a female that dress
Inappropriate?
Inappropriate. Yeah, most
No,
male.
that's a
95% no man.
No. And okay, so let's say they are attracted, but that doesn't necessarily mean they are going to take her to the finish line. They will sleep with her. They may fool her with a little Gucci and a little Prada and all that stuff. They may, as I said,
Buy
sleep
her a
with her.
Benz.
And yeah, but a lot of times they may even give her a few kids and just, help her. They're all banged up. But most times they don't really marry these women. And this is my point. And if there are women out there who wants to settle down and you're ready for marriage, you're ready for commitment, right? If you're popping everything out, then you have to look for that type of guy who is comfortable with that, because there are a lot of men out there.
Yeah.
Because that means you guys are on the same radar, you're on the same scale, right? He's probably somewhat off the streets a little bit and you are, or maybe he's not off the streets, but that's just his thing, right? Depending on the status quo. But when we start to rise above and do upstanding, decent gentleman, high status quo, even if that chick is popping things out, he may pretty much go after the classy, sexy ones.
Not
and there
really.
is something called sexy classy.
No.
Okay, Platinum, take it away.
Most of the man them now go after a sexy classy woman. 95% of them are go after the woman that dress,
That popping everything.
popping everything.
Yeah, but are they marrying these women? That is my whole point. They are
Of
not taking them to the
95%,
fin. No, Platinum.
Most of them
Platinum, no, I wish we had somebody to beg to differ. Platinum, most of these men do not marry these type of women. Unless it's somewhat the woman and that guy, they're on the same level or the same standards mentally. But other than that, once you cross that boundary, I'm not saying he went double dabble, but for marrying and settle down and bearing his children, he is going to reconsider. Because normally a woman like that who likes exposing everything to the world, it's very hard for her to settle down in life. And this is a fact. People may hate people saying this tonight. I'm not judging anybody. I am not thinking I'm better than anybody. I am speaking facts. And we have a society out there that we do not like to discuss facts. We start saying that people are picking on us. But this is the truth. If I have a son, Platinum, and he decides to bring a girl home who is popping everything out, I will have a talk with him. Now, you can't choose for your children, correct?
True, you can't choose
But
for your
an
children.
advice I will give him is, unless this girl makes some alterations of herself, she may not make a good wife, because she may do it for a while. She may settle down and tame down for a while. She may try to dress a certain way, what they may consider granny style for a while, but deep down, that is not her. And she is going to unveil her true self. And this is where the problems and the stress comes in for a lot of men, because you're trying to change her, you're trying to tame her. Honey, that is what you got from the get-go, and that is what you're going to always have. This is taking a lot of energy.
You know, you have a saying that good girls gone bad, right?
Uh-huh.
You know you have that style, right?
Yeah.
All right, she could be appropriate, dress decent, have the decent man, but her friends is from the hood. They are hood rats,
I'm not saying no.
right? And these are her friends.
Okay.
But she's a classy girl.
Okay.
One day she gonna become that girl that's gonna be popping that thing out.
Well, it depends on the mindset and the mind frame.
No.
Because I can recall growing up, being a teenager, being
You never popped it
a
out?
young adult. I've never been that type.
You never popped it out?
I wear appropriate short pants. Everything for me was always based on being appropriate.
Yeah, we wear short pants though, right?
But it was appropriate. My butt cheeks and pegs weren't hanging out platinum.
Prestige,
What am I
come
selling to the?
on. You're not selling nothing, but
For me, it doesn't look good. It may look good for other people, but for me personally, that doesn't look good. And then also, I have a daughter. At the time, I had a daughter as a young baby, toddler into young adult growing up, preteen, that I had to set some standards for, and I had to be careful of my outerwear and how I carry about myself, because children learn by what they see. And if I'm replicating that onto her, what you think was going to happen?
you don't dress sexy for your man?
I believe in
at the time.
no, I've always been a person like to be sexy but yet classy. That's always been me, right? And you find a lot of you need to understand.
That's boring.
Oh, very fine, whatever. But I've always attracted decent men though. I've always attracted decent men. I can tell you straight up.
Do you keep them?
Because the men, listen to me.
Yeah.
Because the men who sees me as appropriate in their standards, they are going to step to me because that is what they like. The guys who do not see me as their standard, they're not gonna, because we are not on the same level, and I'm not the type of chick that they like, and that is fine, right? And you find let's say a guy's for the streets. I've seen guys who are for the streets and they came up to me, hello, but they would approach me differently. They would approach me with respect, even if they were guys off the streets. They would talk to me and address me as yes, ma'am, or how are you doing today, young lady. They did it appropriately, and that had a contribution, just not with my mannerism, but it also had to do with my dress code.
Patrice, can I say something?
Sure.
Can I say something? You ever take a look in the mirror? Ever take a look in the mirror?
I always do.
Okay.
So
you ever put on a tight pants and look in the mirror and see how you look?
I look sexy and classy.
All right. Good.
So what is your point? I don't have to have anything hanging out.
Good.
So what are you trying to say? You watching me in my pants?
You can say yeah. Got my eyes on you.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, true confession. Well, you're a man.
Yes.
And my co-host is a male. He's not dead. He's alive, right? But you have never disrespected me.
No.
And that is what I admire about you. You have never thrown any comments or anything towards me.
No.
And maybe it's based on how I carry about myself.
Right?
Maybe based on how I put on my attire. Now, maybe if you were coming here and we were doing the show with me always having something popping, and I always having some short pants pegging. Oh, you see? You might have dealt with me differently. And you might have asked me some type of outer time in question already, but you have respect for prestige. Exactly. And that is my point.
Yeah.
That is my point. If I give you the signal where I'm inappropriate and you can disrespect me, you are going to run with it.
No, I'm not going to run with it.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to run
Every
with it.
time you come and I open the door and some battery rider pom-pom shorts, and when I turn around, you walking behind me, my peg jiggling.
I look. Hey, the eyes can say a million things, you know. I eyes can say a million things.
Correct is right.
Yeah. So you
Correct
don't have to
is
say
right.
you don't have to say nothing.
Uh-huh.
The eyes alone can say a million.
Right. So real quick, our time is running here. We have here on our screen our birthday boy,
Yeah.
right? We have our birthday boy here. Special happy birthday to Dean Jabba Styles Pumpy in Point Fonte, Trinidad from the Pink and the Brain Talk Show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When name Jabba, right?
Dean,
Styles.
his first name is Dean,
Oh,
but
first name
he
is
plays
Dean.
music. So I think it says Jabba Styles. That's
Oh,
his
Jabba
DJ name.
Styles.
Jabba
Oh,
Styles.
Jabba
That's his
Styles,
DJ's name, right?
Mhm.
And he's in there in Point Fonte in Trinidad. So again, Pumpy,
Yeah.
big up to you. Happy birthday. Wish you the best. Wish you longevity. And I also wish everybody to live up to 110.
No, Pumpy, no live up to 100. That too long.
Oh my gosh, right? So we hope you have fun with your family and your friends and your kids and
Yeah.
all that. And you take care. So again, happy birthday again to you, Dean Jabba Styles
Style
Pumpy.
Pumpy.
Nice. Wow. So we are getting ready to round off. The plane is getting ready to land.
And yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But Platinum, let me ask you this. What is your ideal image of a woman? What do you like when coming to the physical aspect of a female? What attracts you?
Me have to go on your page. Me have to go on your page and look first before me answer that question.
You talking about who, me?
Yeah, me have to me have to go for your page. You know, me I lose weight.
Santana gave you inspiration.
Sometimes stress me out. Start lose weight same time.
But on a serious note, what type of woman do you like? Are you into the chicks that everything is popping all over the place?
Why?
Or you just like a sexy classy, or you like a real streets?
Why me like everything in a person? Is anything pop my eyes?
Wow, so you don't have a standard? You don't have...
No, me not have a standard.
So a woman like me who's dressed up, it'd be too much clothes.
No, you're not dressed up in too much clothes. Remember, say you wear tight pants, you know.
Oh, God. So you see in the shape?
Yeah, me see in the shape.
Oh.
So my eyes can pop a little. Whoa!
Oh.
Body. Whoa!
Right.
Yeah. She's just nice.
Right.
Probably have a little change where you can take me to my place them.
Okay.
All you can eat, $9.99.
Right.
Yeah, probably have a little change. So.
Oh, but so you don't really have a preference?
No, me not have no preference.
What if the chick is very big?
No,
huge?
no big chick. No,
Well, that's
no,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no
You need to
big
be
chick.
specific.
No big chick. Me can't manage them.
Right.
Me cannot manage them.
Okay.
Me
All
gonna
right.
need help.
All right. Okay.
Me have got draft a dildo.
Oh.
I me have got draft the rabbit or the bullet.
Okay.
Me can't take. Me can't. There are too much pressure. Remember, some belle big, you know.
Right.
And feed them belly big again. I squash. No prestige. No, that's too much. No. Me big and them big. No, it's awful. That's awful.
Oh my goodness me.
Like
All
two
right.
hurricane a link up.
Oh boy. Well,
Tsunami.
be nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think let's remove this here. I think women need to be mindful, and it's not just so much of just only attracting the appropriate gentleman, but you have a lot of sickos, a lot of psychopaths, a lot of sociopaths out there, and these men will follow you. These men will, people are entitled to wear what they want.
Mhm.
That's their right. But I think you need to have some type of curve around it in regards to safety.
Right.
Because there are a lot of men who are very sick, and if you keep showing and appeasing and appealing these people out there, they would follow you. They would follow you around, and next thing you know, you got kidnapped or something worse even happened to you. So it's not just about trying to attract the right man. It's also about trying to bring safety to yourself as a female.
True.
So Platinum, if you have a sister and she's popping everything out, you wouldn't give her a little advice or have a conversation with her about it,
No,
especially
she's
depending
old.
on her age.
No, she's old enough. She's her own man.
So let's say she was teenager or what have you.
Then me that talk to her. That's my little sister.
Right.
But sometimes you cannot stop them. Sometimes you
Well,
have
we
to
know
let them
that.
be what they have
We
to
know
be.
that. We know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Give her my good honest advice.
Right.
But if you cannot stop her, you just have to let her be. Let her do her thing.
Right.
You know,
okay.
sometimes it's dear world, you know.
Right.
Your time already come and gone. And I have lived mine.
Right.
And I'm still living mine.
Right.
So I like to see the girls when they come to party, they have the C2. You can see them in their bra and their little panties. I like that. I like to see half naked women. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act stushy. I like to see the flesh.
Good.
Yeah, it turns me on. Oh, I go crazy.
Right.
I just like to look.
So then you have no problem wifing one of those and preparing for battle.
No problem.
And you are quite aware that at some point it will be hard to make her settle down, and she may make an attempt to be a wife, but you will have struggles, and then you will start getting stressed out.
No, Prestige. I know me another them type of man. No.
So if it happens to get to that level, what you do? Just
married.
walk out.
Me and I are married. What you mean, Prestige? I'm trying to give me the nice little sex.
Yeah, but what I'm
Blow
trying
my
to
mind.
explain to you, normally that type of chick, it's very hard for her to curtail and change, and you are going to end up having some problems on your hands.
Like what?
So you're ready with her still trying to be on the streets and probably start sneaking around a little bit and all that type of stuff, because men are still seeing her and she's still dressing a certain way, and now it's too late for you to tell her, well, babes, you know you're married now, you need to do this and you need to stop this and you need to stop that, and just wear sexy things to me in the house now. When you're going out, don't put on she's gonna tell you, no, honey, you met me like this, and this is what you're going to get.
Right.
And you are going to get some problems. So you have to prepare your mental for that. You want sexy, you want sleek, and you want shine. Good luck. You'll get bun and cheese.
Easter come fast.
Oh my goodness. So we have to try to push a little brisk here this evening.
Yes.
And we're going to jump into our global community integration segment, right? And it's something that I saw and I said, you know what, let's just highlight it really quick. And on the screen there, you are seeing in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that's the Canadian St. Vincent and Grenadines Prime Minister there, the Barbados, they gave them a MRI equipment.
Who did that?
Barbados gave St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So yes, that's very nice.
Wow.
So St. Vincent and the Grenadines Modern Medical and Diagnostic Center received its first MRI machine donated by a Barbados-based charity called Maria Holder Memorial Trust. The center celebrated its 5th anniversary on Thursday, June 29th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Peter Simmons, a trustee of the Maria Holder Memorial Trust, in light of the donation, pointed out the importance of giving assistance to Caribbean countries that can't afford to provide the necessary health services to its citizens. He stated, as a charitable organization, quote, that's what he's saying, we are aware that the provision of health care comes at a high price for some countries and some small island development states, and this requires aid to meet these demands, he stated, right? Mr. Simmons also highlighted that the trust is cognizant of the medical issues facing the region, and he expressed that even though the trust is based in Barbados, it remains in the know of the challenges and the difficulties faced by Eastern Caribbean countries in providing health services to its citizens. The trust will continue to help St. Vincent and the Grenadines by donating 2 ambulances to the island by the end of July, according to Mr. Simmons. Beautiful. Right, so I'm glad that Grenada was donated this wonderful opportunity that they could offer it to citizens of the country,
Yes.
and they could upgrade their health system, and people can get the quality treatment that they need
I like it.
there with the MRI to scan and to do different things and see what's going on internally within the body,
Yes,
right, and the
yes.
brain and all that different type of stuff. So again, big up to Barbados.
Big up.
I love their Prime Minister,
Yeah.
Miss Motley. Oh, beautiful! I love her. I love her.
She look good.
Well,
I never see her before.
I'll show you her one of these days. Let's match breaks, right?
Yeah.
She's a nice lady, right? So
Wow,
again,
Anita.
big up, and this is why we call it the Global Community Integration segment, because all the communities, all the we are integrating, we are being as one, we are helping each other,
Yeah.
we are giving a helping hand, and this is what life on the whole should be about, especially throughout the Caribbean. We are CARICOM, we are one.
Yes.
So again, big up to Barbados
Big up
and
to
Grenada.
Barbados.
St. Vincent Grenadines, we are happy for you here on the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show.
So,
All right. Okay.
like
So-
Barbados.
Right. You ever
Yeah.
been there?
No, never been there. Never
Okay.
been there.
Well, don't worry.
I heard it's clean and
yes, it's clean and nice.
You go,
Yes.
you take me there?
Yeah, we'll go. Save up your
Ah,
money.
yeah,
Save up your
yeah,
money,
yeah,
right?
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh wow! So time is closing down on us here. Again, we're speaking about the women
That dress
that dresses inappropriately,
Yes.
and it might be inappropriate for me. It might be inappropriate for other women, but for some women, their dress code to them they would say, "Oh no, this is appropriate," right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a particular friend. Let me just drop this real quick. For the longest while, she's been stating and asking and pleading for a nice gentleman, but her outer appearance is somewhat what a decent gentleman may not really try to lock down. And I remember one time she had a decent gentleman, but based on her mannerisms, based on her dress code, he would talk to her about it. And she would backlash and give him talks about it. And eventually he bailed out because that is not the quality he wanted to place in his home.
You might try controller.
No,
And for
and
good.
this is the thing, it has nothing to do with control. It's about a man wanting a decent woman who can he be able to walk the road with his head up, and she has respect for him and he has respect for her. It has nothing to do with control. And a lot of women keep getting this thing mixed up, getting it tied up like market crab, like we say in Trinidad,
Mhm.
right? It's about respecting yourself, and it's about respecting the gentleman that you're with. So men and people in the streets would not give him talk. And we see this happen oftentimes.
You my idiot, man.
Platinum, whatever. You know what? I want that woman. The day you're ready to settle down and you pick up your sexy, feisty, slicey, whatever you want to call it, and you put her in a house and you try to adjust her dress code and all these things, you're going to get it and you're going to get it good.
Me nah go try adjust our dress code. I saw me meet her, I saw me
Yeah, but this is not going to work out, and a lot of men end up seeing that those type of situations, Platinum, oftentimes it does not end well. You are going to get stress, headache, complications, and confusion in your life, and then you're going to be calling me to render aid. It's about having respect. Anyway, let's wrap up. Give you 2 cents real quick. Oh, you know what?
yeah,
Before you give your 2 cents,
Yeah.
I prefer that you do this here, so then we can give her 2 cents left.
All right.
This is your thing here that you often do. Go ahead.
And them for know by now.
Uh-huh.
I think the fans them know by now. To
Uh-huh.
like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
And tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn.
All right.
All right?
What?
I think they and if you have a friend that is crippled, tell them to wheel their wheelchair over to their computer and subscribe.
You are getting very good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Round of applause.
I am so happy for you.
Yes, man,
Oh,
I use the
yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the other part, hashtag prestige and platinum. You forget that?
No, you're already too big.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, to find us easily on YouTube and Facebook, you can hashtag Prestige and Platinum 2023. And for TikTok, you simply hashtag Pinky the Brain Pink. Again, for TikTok, it's hashtag Pinky the Brain Pink on TikTok.
That's right. Anyway, so you can let me say TikTok.
Well, I told you to say, but you stated you didn't want, so I don't know what you want. You want blood?
No, just a little part.
Or TikTok. And for interviews, advice, letters, voice overs, commercials, drops, sound effects, sound system rentals, and that type of stuff, and event hosts, you can give us a WhatsApp at 868-356-9009 or send us an email at pinkyandthebrain2023@gmail.com.
That's right.
All right. So, Platinum,
Yeah.
give us your 2 cents, please.
All right, on
On the topic, what
Yeah,
we are
so-
speaking about, and we are trying to just shed some light. We're not trying to control anybody or
Mhm.
tell them what to do, but we're just giving some friendly advice on being inappropriate,
yeah.
what it deters. Go ahead.
All right, for the ladies that dress inappropriate, keep doing your thing because I like it. As a man, I want to tell the ladies I like it. I love it. I love to see you wearing a little skimpy outfit. That makes the eye, the body, the soul, my heart, my feet, everything about me just get vibrate like I'm drinking a Red Bull or I just drink some coffee. So ladies, just keep doing your thing. And the ones them that's using this inappropriate dress code to get money from a guy, keep doing your thing.
You want to applaud for that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You finished?
Yeah, me done.
Wow, platinum. Wow,
Short and
platinum.
spicy.
Platinum. If you had a daughter, I don't think you would share that type of views towards your daughter.
No, I'm just me now no daughter, so
Oh God.
remember me I fire 0.0.0, you know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me give my quick 2 cents, right? As a mother, as a woman, as a professional, as a host on a program, as a well-rounded individual, as a woman of high intellect, as a woman of intelligence, as a woman who's very confident. Wow. I'm happy that I can highlight myself because I understand me. When a person understands themselves, they can highlight things about themselves, right? As a good friend, as a good daughter, as a good mother, as I said, everything. I prefer to be appropriate in my dressing, and it has worked for me throughout my life, with dating and so forth, right? And maybe see some the 1 or 2 relationships may not work, right? Because that's something different internally with comportment and behavior with the opposite partner, whatever. But when we're talking about dress code to get into the door, of meeting someone, I never had a problem of meeting decent individuals, decent gentlemen, and it came with me, and my dress code.
Okay.
It had a contribution to that because these men, for the most part, were decent men. I am not attracted to a man who likes the street. I'm not attracted to a man who has a particular type of lifestyle that is somewhat illegal. Those type of things, it's not me. And society don't classify these men as decent men. Let's be real,
You're right, Joe.
right? So you also have inappropriate dress code with men as well as women, right? For me, the guy with the pants hanging, I'm being real tonight. The guy with the pants hanging and all his underwear is showing and all the elastic and the hat turned back way and all the tattoos and it goes on and on and on. The tattoos may be okay, but when you with the ganja smoking and the excessive drinking, that for a decent woman, that would not be considered a decent man. I'm not putting any butter in my mouth to say it. I am being real, right? Um, and that may not mean that he may not treat me well, but at the same time, that he may come with some complications and some problems as well in regards to women, as well as being in the streets, and as well as legalities and all this different type of stuff. Now that's a different show, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying this to the ladies out there. If you are looking for a decent gentleman, that's if. The key word here is if. It takes you having some decency about yourself. It takes for you to dress appropriately. And yes, we can be sexy and classy at the same time. And being sexy does not mean showing every single thing. And as the caller, the guest we had there that called,
Yeah.
you have to leave something for the imagination because most time women like that, men they just run through you. They just run through you because they're not seeing you as a person that they can commit with and settle down. Because oftentimes society labels these type of women as headache, as stress, and confusion because it's hard to wife them.
True.
It is hard to wife them. because, as I said earlier, she's used to dressing a particular way. Now, for you to pick her up, take her into the house, wife her up, and then tell her you gave her 2, 3 babies, and then tell her, well, you know what, you have to start wearing this way and stop putting on this short thing. No, you're gonna get a battle. She's gonna throw it in your face and tell you met me like this. Right? So some people must say, oh, Papa, she's judging people. No, I'm not judging. I am talking facts. I am discussing life. We are discussing life. And Platinum had his input. He gave his input and he had his opinions. Respected, right?
Yeah.
Some may be jovial. Some may be jovial, as I said. And some, he has his own true facts in between. Right, as well as I'm sharing my views on the matter. And I think I said it before. If I have a son and he brings home such and such, wearing such and such, I'm going to give him a talk. And you can't change your children's mind, but you could give some advice, right?
That's
so,
right,
ladies,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
curtail our outlook. And again, it's all about safety as well, right?
True.
It's all about safety and not having the wrong person follow you home. And you end up in a whole bunch of drama that you do not want to have. All right?
Yeah.
So we are here in the Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. We are wrapping up, and we hope that you guys enjoyed us tonight.
I hope so.
So as we say, keep focused, keep your head straight, know what you're doing, know what you're about, love each other, take care of yourself, and keep your mind on money and money on your mind. The Pinky and the Brain Talk Show. And we're ending here with I think it's quiet. All right.
A long time you wind it up, turn it up again, turn it round. Girl feel sexy and a sex appeal. I think I cup just up back sink it in. Then me just turn up in a the dance and daydream. Wonder how it feel if me a sink it in. You want go in between.
My baby mother say we left. My baby mother say we left, boy. My baby mother say we left. Yeah, my baby mother say we left, boy. To every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. And every girl love 6, loyal general, I mean no mix, no. Every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6 bars, yeah. Every girl love 6, yeah. And every me baby mother say we left, yeah. Left. And I tell me say she go leave, and I say she so grave, yeah. Grieve. Yes, and me have a girl a brain, I'm going all left. We can't left till every year grape on me seat, baby, you me need. You me need. If you cut me right now, I'm in a plate like flour, you me need. When it stress me out, me burn a bag of weed, cho. With the hottest piece of grab a leaf. Me drink a shot of rum and then me drop asleep. Text the phone 2 times and me get the scene. Somebody pinch me need a better dream. So you have a new man, know me see him. I drop a standard, cause you are the queen. Go on with the start to where we are settling. Yeah, every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. And every girl love 6. Loyal, we no mix, no. And every girl love Bobby 6, yeah. Every girl love son of it, yeah. Every girl love 6, yeah. And every girl love 6, boy. Did I walk us our fight? Later we fucking on the night. You know why you want me type. I know every girl me see me like. And when me a turn, I take me line. Enough for them style. So me a general when time me smile. Don't give you if you nothing at a time. Me up in your life. Me tell everybody you want my wife. Girl, let me run me down, man, on a child. But no left. To every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. And every girl love 6. Loyal general, I mean no mix, no. Every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6 bars, yeah. Every girl love 6, yeah. And every my baby mother say we left. My baby mother say we left, boy. My baby mother say we left. Yeah, my baby mother say we left, boy. To every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. Every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, yeah. Every girl love 6, boy. And every girl love 6. Loyal, we no mix, no. Every girl love Bobby 6, yeah. Every girl love son of it, yeah. Every girl love 6, yeah. And every girl love 6, boy.